Hello everyone, welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about EPLs. So you're going to ask me, what is an EPL? An EPL is like a domain, and it's unique. It can only be done on T1 and T1 special. What it does, it just replace the ID of the property, which is this long ID here, the property deed, and I replace it with something more a little bit better to remember, let's say. So this is where you can actually upgrade your EPL, and you can just buy let's say you buy a special place, you buy the Eiffel Tower in Paris or something, you'll be able to say Eiffel Tower. But anybody can rename the land with an EPL. You can also find those EPLs on the marketplace, and usually people will put EPL in a description, and let's make it class 1. So now you see that this is what people call like Cypress VR or outsource or OpenSea-IO, and people sell the land, with the EPL on it because it goes on it. So like Queens, crypto.com, so this is just a way to, they're all unique, and it can only be one. And we know that EPL have some benefits. When we're gonna have Quest, the properties with EPL will show first, and it's just a better way to remember. And you also get a way to share the URL of your property outside of Earth too, and they be redirected to that property as well. It's with E2V1, be able to find properties faster will be a great advantage. Now, I've made a lot of EPLs on my properties, and it's usually very hard to find them. So you just have to go to, if you have some EPLs you don't know what they are, or you don't know the name, you go to transaction history, go to EDARs, EPL purchase, and you'll be able to see all the EPLs you bought. It's like $5 for each EPL. So I bought this one in South Saitama in Japan, and I renamed that property the Adventurer Guild. So if someone's searching for that, they would find my property first, and they will be able to go there right away. So that's the main point of EPLs. And then your URLs also become unique as well. It's better for search engines. And let's say I have a link here, and let's say I'm gonna go here. You have a e2.me, then you go directly into the property. So it's a faster way to go to the property as well, and you can share the URL with other people. So what does it take to make an EPL? So let's say I want this Bailey's property, to have an EPL, because it's T1 C1, it's quite unique, it's the highest tier, and I was thinking to rename it exactly what it is, Grand Bogey Island. Now, Grand Bogey Island looks very pretty. It's Bailey's Island. It's been bought by Bill Gates for some reason. I don't know if he still owns it. But yeah, it's a very pretty island in a real life. So people might say, oh yeah, I actually want to go see that, and maybe you will build sort of a cabin on it, with a beach access and boats and all that. So it's a way to do marketing, for your land. So what does it take? First, we need to click on upgrade. Then we're going to copy this. Obviously, we don't want spaces, so we're gonna put dashes because it's gonna be like a URL. And then you say, okay, so I want this. Let's see if someone has it. We're gonna be paying $5. I'm gonna claim complete. Now my property has been renamed, and I can share the link with people. And now this e2.me, and there we go. Now you have a unique URL to this property. So you can't really remove it. You can, if you want, you can rename it, and it would take $1 to rename or 80 essence, but you don't need to use essence. Just pay for $1 to rename. So if you don't want to do that, you just refresh, and it's not gonna take that in. So yeah, that's the way I would do it, to be able to get your property quite a unique name, so it's easier to share. And then you can create an experience. You can say, I'm going to create some type of concert or some types of relaxation area, and people can visit your land and be able to search it as well. So far we can't really search EPL. We tried several times, like to say, oh, let's see if I want to search for this, and it doesn't really work, right? So at some point I hope that Earth2 is gonna make the EPLs a little more powerful, and a way to actually even trade EPLs at some point. But since it's attached to a land, that's gonna be kind of complicated. But obviously, when you sell, if I decide to sell this land, the EPL will stay with it, and then the person can decide to rename it anything they want after that, as long as it's actually unique. Okay, so I hope that EPLs makes a little bit of sense of you. A little bit of sense. It's kind of like a domain name. It's unique. It's unique to your property as well. So yeah, I hope this helps.